had to reset it, and then when I came out, I thought through what we should do. And there's some power here somewhere. Like if I put it on the water cooler, that'd be a decent spot.
No, it doesn't.
It's battery?
No, it doesn't have power because it's out here.
Oh, yeah. You guys having a
Power in the bar. There's a power strip there. Might be a little too noisy there.
do you have an extension cord we can plug in here temporarily, or is that going to be a hazard?
It's going to be okay here.
It's mostly trying to get past the fans, though, right?
Yeah.
And the closer we get it, the better we hear.
I wouldn't want to put an extension cord there.
And I'll clamp it to the top of the tent.
Okay.
And we need. I have some clamps.
Let me see if I can get the guys to find your extension.
Doesn't need to be super long if it's in the bar, then, right?
You're trying to get out onto the ice? Yep. Okay, so go straight across here.
Get the car keys, Ken. But none of those clamps came in, did they? Like little clamps that clamp onto stuff? Okay, they're probably in the car. I don't think so. Just need a little bit of it. Like, I'm gonna stick it on this post. So you can get it under the carpet, so it's not.
Like off of this?
Absolutely, actually, that's even better. That's why they hired you, isn't it?
You guys don't have the smaller ones? We do, but oh yeah.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.
Ste.Marie Airport Development Corporation, owner and operator of the Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada Airport, is proud to support the Sault Curlers Fall Classic and welcome all to beautiful Sault Ste. Marie. The Sault Ste. Marie Airport. Go there to get anywhere.
Good afternoon, curling fans across Canada and around the world. Welcome to beautiful Sault Ste. Marie and the YNCU Curling Center. And we are pleased and excited to bring to you the inaugural Sault Curlers Fall Classic. And we've got two great teams. We started with 21 and we're down to 2. Going to be an exciting game. We have number 2 in the world, Retornaz, will be playing against number 8, Team Dunstone from Manitoba. So sit back and enjoy the game, folks. This will be a great game. And you, we got started here. Tell us what's going on.
Team Retornaz threw up the center guard, touching the center line, so it cannot be moved. And Team Dunstone has come around it to the almost to the 4 foot.
Okay. So Team Retornaz, let's meet these teams. At lead is Mattia Giovanelli. At second, Sebastiana Arman. Amos Mosaner is vice, and Joel Retornaz is the skip. Once again, as I said before, they're number 2 in the world, having a great run this year. And of course, they have Ryan Fry as their coach. Welcome Ryan back to Sault Ste. Marie.
And they just warped around that one in the full 8 foot. Got it just a little bit behind the tee line. That's asking Ryan to come down to that rock.
And Team Dunstone from Manitoba, of course, Ryan Harden is local boy from here. Was quite the impetus to get this event started, and so Ryan is playing here with Colton Lott at second, BJ Neufeld at vice, and Matt Dunstone throwing skip rocks. So welcome everyone. Just a reminder, we do have a chat line, and I see some people are on there already, so feel free to interact with other people around the world. This promises to be an amazing game. We had 2 semifinals that were outstanding. Team Dunstone took care of Team Horgan from Sudbury. Had a great first end, got 4 on a slash, which opened up the game, and Team Horgan gave it a good try, but weren't able to catch up. And then in the second semifinal, Retornaz beat Glenn Howard from Ontario 7-4.
Joel has asked Sebastiano to come down to that yellow one. Sweeping it hard to keep it straight. Weight looks good. Warping in there nice.
And we're off to an aggressive start by both teams. The curling this week has been fantastic, and credit to our ice tech guys, Josh Vandenberg and Tom Leonard. Did a great job. Made for great shot making by these teams.
Yeah, definitely great ice, even with the weather conditions that we've had. It's been very humid here in the Sault, lots of rain, and done a great job. Cut by. Nice clear. Looks like Joel's called for getting a corner on that yellow one to help guard his one in the back of the 4-foot.
So Team Dunstone with the hammer here in the first end.
Just having a little discussion, I think, about weight here and line. Maybe they're thinking about moving that yellow rock a little bit or a lot of it.
So they're having a conversation. We'll just listen in here. This is for all you folks out there that are fluent in Italian.
Oh, they've gone back to the draw. So they're going to try to lean one on that yellow one.
I'm sure we have many viewers from Italy coming in here today, Juha, I'm sure.
And just remind everybody, we have associated with the game, there's a chat line on YouTube, and we look forward to hearing from you. Just a little bump.
Well done.
So a couple of options here. They could warp around and draw to that one in the back 4-foot, or they could play the drill back.
Looks like that's what they've settled on. So it looks like a nose hit. Juha, is that about right?
Yeah, about a nose. Good PO8.
Making it curl a bit. Not quite what they were looking for, but did get it off the center line. Gonna guess.
I would imagine, yep, we're going to see a guard here.
Guards are going to go up.
I think you'd like to leave him a little peek on the inside of the rock here, because if he gets over the top, there may be a run triple there.
Trying to keep it straight.
I'd like to leave a little bit of the low side of that rock that's in the top 12 viewable. If they get a little too far here, might be able to get all three moving here.
So interesting again, we've noticed that when peeling is being done by Colton, it's usually an in turn. BJ, it's the other turn. His out turn runs very straight. Needs to get across this rock a bit. He's close, more of a nose. Double jam.
Needed to curl just a hair more. I think we'll see another guard, maybe. Or you could decide to warp around. Well, trying to get a little more aggressive here, trying to get one into the full 4 on the intern side.
So switching it up here a bit.
Trying to get a clock on this one, just get an idea of what the speed's like.
Definitely got room around the guard. Weight looks perfect. A little deep. Still think he'll be hitting that one on the top, or 12 foot, I guess, back onto the two at the back of the rings, back of the four. Nose hit may get them all.
I think so.
So BJ again with an out turn, and this will be peel weight.
Not touching it, so it must be very close.
There they go.
That gets rid of all three.
That's the kind of shot making we've been seeing since Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Give these teams conditions like this, they're gonna put on a show. Just again, you can see what great fan support. Thank you, Sault Ste. Marie, and all those people that came from out of town. It's been incredible turnout. We're packed upstairs. We kept the mezzanine area here quiet for your listening at home, and so we've kept it just for us and a few other people. But upstairs is packed, and the bleachers out on both sides. Great atmosphere, great environment. Two great teams going at it today for the trophy and the nice check.
Yep.
And World Curling Tour points too.
Yep. Nice control weight here. Gets the nose hit. Oh, looks like Matt's thinking about drawing around the two yellow ones. Looks like about 3 feet of ice he's given himself to get around those two yellows.
So this is the right call. In turn draw with about 3.5 feet of ice.
Yeah, 3. It's probably going to hang for a little bit. It's out so far.
It will be late movement. So Matt Dunstone with his first rock of the first end. Nothing on the rings. Attempting to go around two center guards that are also Team Dunstones. Just cleaning it a bit. They have room around the guard for sure. It seemed that the last one here did slide a little deep. Might be a little quicker spot, but this looks like it's coming down perfectly.
Might be, oh, stops just a hair deep.
So 2 shots here. Could follow him down. If he made a good, would make the force, but he's choosing to do a drill back with his own rock and hoping to stick it right there.
Yeah, stay behind cover, which might generate the force.
Or a steal.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well.
So out-turn hit, just normal weight, a control weight, not really swinging it down there.
Trying to keep it straight.
That is looking pretty good, but not going to stick it, but he might get it around his own.
Leaves it about 3/4 open. Maybe a little bit more.
Great first end.
Looks like Matt's going to be throwing peel at this. Just make sure it doesn't move a lot. Just needs to hit and roll out to blank the end.
Intern peel. Last shot for Team Dunstone.
Keeping it straight. And mission accomplished. So blank end. So after the first end, it's 0-0. Team Dunstone versus Team Retornaz. We'll be right back.
In my experience, if you work the land, you got to be a jack of all trades. You got to have a little bit of optimism, a little bit of idealism, and a whole lot of get-go.
That's going to call for Ryan to go around that corner guard. It's a pretty good chance of some scoring this end.
So intern draw around the corner, as both these teams are utilizing their own guards. BJ trying to put a little curl on this one. Gone by the guard. And it should late movement move in there.
Nice finish on that one.
Great to see so many people using the chat box there. We have people watching from all across the country and abroad. See Newfoundland, Saskatchewan, British Columbia. Awesome to have so many people on and watching these two teams go at it. Trying to make a curl in there now.
Yeah, I'd like to get right.
Lean on it and line them up.
And that's pretty good. I think we're going to see Team Dunstone play the drill back here.
So we'll see if it's in turn or out turn for Colton. What do you think, Yua?
I think it's going to hard to tell from the way he's holding the rock. Yeah. But my guess would be in turn.
No,
he threw an out turn.
Yeah. Looks like okay, close.
Secondi.
Second shot.
Currently lead to Dunstone with a hammer here in the second end.
Center guard.
So intern guard. Just keeping
Trying
it
to-
straight.
Making sure it doesn't over curl. Looks good. It's going to end up on the Coyote emblem. Very nice shot. The green rock in the 4-foot is over buried now behind that guard.
So Matt's deciding to switch gears here on Colton's last shot. So this will be an aggressive end here.
It's asking for an intern draw to the face of that green one. You might even want to just tap it back a little bit to get shot. But if you can get to the face of it, that's a good shot.
So well outside the right now, trying to curl it a little bit. And there it goes. Still going. Might clank a bit. Pretty well done.
Yep, very nice.
So the scoring area being shrunk down early in this end. There'll be some decisions to make, I'm sure, coming up on Vice Rocks.
So Joel's asked for this rock to be on top of the yellow one that's in the top 4-foot.
See a question in the chat about whether we're doing this again next year. Our sponsors have committed to 3 years, so will be an annual event. Love people out there to come and visit Sault Ste. Marie and be a part of this. Consider this the invite.
We'd love to see you here.
And it'll be, I'm sure, bigger and better next year. Being part of the organizing committee, we didn't really have a template, but I think we've done a good job of the comments we're hearing from the spectators and the teams, and certainly will make some necessary changes for next year as we grow this event. So here we go.
Trying a little bit of an angle drill back here. Trying to get some of those rocks touching or in the 4-foot to be moving.
That's a good shot.
Yep.
That's what was called, and a few rocks sprung open there. So at this point, Team Retornaz is lane shot rock wide open, and second shot is Team Dunstone. It is 3/4 open, maybe not quite, and they're going to chase this one.
I think it's going to be a good, comfortable weight here. Not too fast. Something they can control.
So Amos with the throw, is keeping it straight. Looking for a little curl now. It is very controlled weight.
Yep. Just
great shot.
Yeah, just a little bit past hack, I would think, if it hadn't hit anything. So nice weight.
Now lane 3, you can see some of the crowd that's here. Jam-packed place today.
Yeah. A little different venue than you'd see in most curling clubs with a high-level bonspiel type competition. We've got the fans right on the ice, so it's a little bit of a different atmosphere. The players, they're not. Typically, this doesn't happen. So.
The players have enjoyed it, and the fans as well.
Yeah, everybody I've talked to, players and fans, have really complimented the setup here.
So BJ with a intern hit, trying to roll this behind cover.
It's going to get a spot. It's going to get a roll.
And that's a great angle, and the fact that it overrolled a bit, but I still think that green is wide open, so it'll be a similar shot as the first one, except probably a little more weight for the team from Italy.
You want to just get to the low side of that green rock. Yeah, they just like to get past nose on this, I think. Just a little bit.
That's about how much room they have.
Yeah. Get tucked a little bit behind that center guard to make the double a little more difficult. Looks like a kind of normal hit weight here.
Yes, this will be more weight than what Amos threw.
It's very close.
Yeah, the line's perfect.
You're going to get a little, not quite.
Great shot. So lane 3 without hammer.
Here in Ste.Marie, we're an 8-sheet facility, and right now we've got stands on sheet 1 and sheet 4. So there's we have fans on both sides of the championship game.
So it looks like they're going to hit, looks like half a rock, Yuha.
Yeah.
And try to get rid of those two that are laying 1-2.
Yeah, and if they spring it hard enough, they might be able to get over on top of their own yellow one and maybe move that green one that's third shot in the 12-foot.
Is there a possibility they could all go?
Yeah, I don't think so.
This is peel weight. Haven't touched it.
It's got to be pretty close.
Close. No.
Oh, nope. Had to hit a little thicker. No, the angle wasn't there to get to the two outside, the ones in the 12-foot. Good try though.
So laying 1-2, one's top button, and looks like they're deciding to go in turn and probably put it right on top and shrink that area down even further.
Yeah, they like to be right on the nose of this rock.
Maybe on the center line?
I think, yeah, to cut off that draw, just a little bit.
Think so. That might force Matt Dunstone to have to take that one note front on the KIOTI and hammer it back to get out of trouble. Because I don't know if he would be able to draw a button. So they're in a great situation here, Team Retornaz. We'll see how they do with placing the rock here. Just keeping it clean.
I saw the one sweeper put his hand down, and it usually means it's not, or maybe it means it's really close. This one's going hard.
Okay, so they got it on the center line, but maybe a little bit short of where they wanted, and so it's left the in-turn draw to the button for Matt Dunstone to get one. Here in the second end of this championship final at Sault Ste. Marie.
Just an in-turn draw. He needs to get to about a couple inches into the button to score one here. Give it a good pop when he let it go. Should run fairly straight for a fairly long distance. Sweepers are following it down. Looks like it's pretty close.
There's that late movement. This looks perfect. Well, a great shot from Matt Dunstone.
Yeah, great shot looking at 3. So that's 1-0 now for Team Dunstone over Team Retornaz after the second end. And we'll be back.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
At Coyote, we know that when the weekend rolls around, you have 2 choices. Kick up your feet or kick up some dirt. If only all decisions could be so easy. Coyote, we dig dirt.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
An iron horse leads you north. A wooded canyon draws you in. Where am I?
And we're back. So Team Dunstone asked, Matt asked Ryan to throw the center guard on the first shot, and Team Retornaz threw up the corner guard on the outturn side. And now Matt's asked Ryan to go around that center guard. Looking good. Just short of the 4-foot, but fully buried.
Well, they're going to chase. You can see a little bit of it. A sliver. Not chase, maybe just bump it off, right?
Yeah, I think they're just trying to move it.
Yeah.
Get it out in the open.
Yeah. Well, those were 2 great starting ends to this game.
Yeah. Lots of rocks in play. Very entertaining.
That one's out there a bit.
Needs to curl.
Well, they're keeping it straight, so or they're trying to get it by. And they
got it by.
So plan B there.
Yeah. So it's just biting the button after the tee line. So look at Matt's calling to freeze to that one. Just shows you how much it curls, how much late curl we're getting, because that one's half buried in about 1.5 feet. So the intern draw from Colton. Just cleaning it.
It's the same path, but might be a little bit heavier, eh? Yes.
Just a hair heavy. Probably exactly the same weight.
So Colt won't be happy with that one.
No. Joel and Sebastiano are having a little bit of a conversation there. I've never liked talking to the skip when I'm down in my crouch in the hack. Maybe that's just because I'm old, but
Let's listen in, hear what they're saying. So I think it was more about the weight that they were talking about.
I think so. Because Joel did move the broom out a little bit. Hard scrub on this one. Beauty. Frozen solid. They could play the drill back here. We're talking about that a little bit. Yeah, Matt likes the get a corner on those rocks. A little hard lean on this one, I think.
So intern draw, trying to get on the side of that green one there on the button. This is a big shot, actually. It's only second rocks, but right now, big advantage for Retornaz. They need a good one here. That one there is a little tighter line.
They're really sweeping it hard. They need to get it by that yellow one. This looks pretty good.
They are. Okay, great shot. Did about as good as he could have. So Retornaz still has shot rock. Not sure who's second. Yeah, hard to tell. I'm gonna guess it won't matter after the shot anyway. So intern hit, trying to eliminate that yellow rock that's on the 4-foot. Trying to make it curl here now. Oh, they're hitting the top one. Okay, nice hit and roll.
Came out fully exposed in the 12-foot.
Yeah, they all might go here if it's hit properly.
So he's asked BJ to fire this one down there. It's going to be an intern hit.
Think about half a rock gets rid of all these, and they're sweeping it right out of his hand. It's close, and he made it. So a triple and laid two buried behind the corner. Not sure if that back one is waiting. It looks like it.
It's very close. The yellow one is open. Probably edge on edge with that guard. Yeah, I don't think that back yellow one's in the rings. I think it's just out.
So opted to go for the takeout here.
I'd like to roll behind cover.
And they're close. And a great shot.
Yep.
Forcing Team Dunstone to go around and freeze on the corner of it. Another great end here.
Coming down there to lean on that green one. Wants to be a little bit on the high side, so he'll be shot. Pretty sure it's gonna have a good movement going out to the edges here. I think we're sweeping it for distance and line.
Yeah. Weight looks good. On and off is usually a good sign of the right weight. And the line is starting to move there now. They're a little short.
Yeah, looks like it's just a little short. I don't think you want to be too deep here because there is that possibility of a double off that yellow that was just thrown.
Again, having a discussion about the options here. Looking at splitting the rinks instead of going around. So getting separation. You talked already about going around. If they got it in the wrong place, that they could utilize the yellow one that was just put there to maybe get out of it by making a double. But this would probably take that away by getting as much distance between the two rocks. So an attempt to draw to the 8-foot circle and to lay 2.
Nice rotation on this rock. Need to get it there. Sweepers are looks pretty good. And it's
over curled.
No, over curled. So Matt now has an opportunity to jam that yellow one into the green and roll behind the center guard. Could even, not that it would help him, but he could roll all the way over to the green one as well. But I think he's trying to roll behind the center guard. He makes a shot. He should be well in front of the tee line.
Looks like probably a board weight here.
I don't think any more than that. Wants to save his shooter.
So out-turn board weight shot, trying to hit it on the outside, his own rock. Back onto the green one to lay 2. On it now, trying to keep it straight. It is coming up a bit.
Beauty. Just what he called. I like that weight. I like that board weight shot. Nothing too rambunctious there. Wanted to make sure that he stuck around. He's now lying. Matt's now lying 2.
And pretty flat, so this is trying to make a decision here.
I don't think you'd want to try a double there.
No,
I don't.
it's not there.
No. And I don't. We're going to see a lot of weight here. It's going to see if you can get really close to that center guard. That looks like, to me, like hack weight.
Probably about the same weight matches through.
I would think so. No more.
Yeah, it looks like board weight. In turn hit.
Jumped on it right away, keeping it straight.
By the guard.
Yeah, by a lot. They need to get this to curl a bit.
And rolling.
Now they're rolling it the other way. That's a great shot as well.
Wow.
Wow. Well, Matt's immediately looking at the cross ice double.
Angle is there.
Can you play the out turn at this? Or the in turn?
Looks like out turn. So crossing the face and then across the house. Again, it looks like about a half a rock, maybe a bigger chunk than that.
Yeah, thick half.
Yeah, there'll be some fire on this one. Keeping it straight. Looks too thin. And underneath.
Just a little too thin. Yep, just went underneath. Need to hit a little thicker.
So a draw for 2. That's what you call a skip's deuce there. If this draw is made.
Interesting call here. Throwing the in turn rather than the out turn. Well, maybe just feel it was more comfortable with an in turn draw. Sweeper's just doing a heavy clean on it. A heavy lean. Looks pretty good. Just needs full 8 foot. And right in the butt. Already after 3 ends then, the score is 2-1 Team Retornaz against Team Dunstone. And we'll be back.
We lost part of our forest to fire several years ago. We decided to stay and help it recover. People who have heavy machinery have the opportunity to reach out and help their neighbors for the common good.
When your people are ready, your business is ready. Cintas makes sure they have what they need to perform their best. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, fire protection systems that are tested and inspected, first aid and safety supplies, floor mats, or cleaning tools and restroom products, stocked and ready when you need them. Better workdays happen together So visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
And we're back. And Team Retornaz has thrown up the center guard, and Team Dunstone has put up the corner. And Joel has asked the shot to go around that center guard. And it nestles into the top of the button. And Matt's asking Ryan to go around that corner guard. Here goes that late finish. Should get it fully buried. The weight is excellent. So Joel is asking Sebastiano to draw down to their own rock that's in the just touching the button.
That's running straight out there. Trying for the tick off.
The tick. And they get it. It's gonna run a little bit too far. I think that was a little heavy.
A little heavy there. So I think it looks like Matt feels like they can make this double and roll wide and lay two. So asking Colton to make this in-turn hit, eliminate both those green stones there and hang around and lay two.
Nice quiet wait. Wants to make sure he sticks around. BJ's keeping it straight. Wants to make the...
Okay.
It's interesting. Matt didn't try to sweep that green one all the way out. He took a quick look at the yellow one, and maybe he's leaving it there for backing for later. Because I think he might have been able to get that green one out of there. He just stopped sweeping. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to guess, Yuha, that they did that because the angle, if you look at it, it would jam onto that green one. So
That's right.
It's a little bit of a catcher. In-turn hit.
And a roll. He's trying to get behind that their own center guard. Like to get at least half buried, if not fully buried.
So we're in the fourth end here at the inaugural Sioux Curlers Fall Classic here in Sault Ste. Marie. First three ends were well played by both teams.
Just off nose, you should get the roll.
That's over curled.
Curling, yep. So that's almost fully out from behind that center guard. The way it curls, it should be fully accessible.
So I think Matt's called for it to roll right over onto that green one. That's
I think so.
12 foot.
Yeah, he'd like to get fully behind his own yellow one. That would kind of take the play away from the center of the sheet.
So Colton Lott, out-turn hit, trying to make the roll behind. Delayed 2. They're off it. Asking
now they're back on. That's a great shot. 2 fully buried.
Yeah, no, it's exposed. There's probably almost half a rock open. They're looking at it.
Talking about a drill back. Could try to get just to the edge of that rock and get both the yellows moving.
Thanks for all of you joining in at home. See that we have people from Manitoba, Quebec, Alberta, British Columbia, all across the country watching this game.
So next year, don't stay at home, come out and watch in person.
Michigan as well. I was saying earlier today in the broadcast about a couple of people came from Detroit just to watch. They weren't even curlers. They just loved the game of curling and wanted to experience it. So great they were here.
Trying to make a decision where they're going to play the drill back or try to hit what they can see of that yellow one.
I think what they're trying to determine if they can see enough to make the double.
We'll know once he puts his broom down. Oh, they're going to play the drill back. Looks like an out turn.
And Amos can throw it hard.
A little bit unlucky there.
So
Dunstone, yeah, still lying 2, buried. It's a good attempt.
Probably the worst result you could have got.
That's right.
So definitely a little unlucky and looking at splitting the rings or coming around. There's a couple of options here.
Yeah, he likes the come around. They're going to try to get right on top of their yellow rock in the 4-foot.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to go that deep.
That's where he platted.
Okay. In-turn draw for BJ Neufeld here in the 4th end in a 2-1 game.
Going hard on this one. It's breaking.
Yeah.
Going really hard on it. Nope. Didn't get by. I think you're right, Al. I think they're trying to go a little higher on that one.
Not sure. That rotation might have been a little lazy.
Yeah, comparatively to the rest of the shots we've seen so far that are being played toward the middle of the sheet.
And a big hello to all our viewers in Italy. I know there are many of you out there watching this game with great curiosity, I'm sure, cheering on your team.
Just a little bump there. I think they'd like to have that a little bit further up, maybe a half a rock higher. I think that rock is accessible with that down just through the circle's weight. Don't even have to get it out of the rings.
His weight was perfect there. It just didn't curl up for him.
No.
So out turn, trying to remove this, probably trying to get as tight to the guard as you can. It's pretty much edge on edge. About a hack waiter.
Yep. Just through there. He even said Matt put his broom down and seemed to indicate that he'd be happy with it just at the back of the 8 foot.
Trying to make this curl now, and it's not coming up.
Interesting. 2 in a row here. Got caught there. Weight was nice. I think they got caught there. They thought it would curl more. They didn't put the curl sweep on it soon enough, I don't think. They really didn't touch it most of the way down.
So lane 1, second, third, and fourth are Dunstone. So they have some kickers around here. So decision time for sure.
They're looking at coming down to their own, possibly getting to the inside of that green one and just flopping toward the center line. Matt does have that yellow one out front that he can run back in. Joel would definitely like to keep the 2 green rocks staggered a little bit toward that yellow one that's out front. So only the back green one could be removed on a drill back.
The yellow one in the 4 foot is open. So that option is there, but they're choosing to do this go around. We'll see how straight this goes. See if this side is straightening a bit. That's got the right weight. No, he's got great line too. So there it goes.
Got great line.
Two on the 4 foot.
I think that was just a hair deep. Maybe about 4 or 5 inches deep.
So I think that yellow one's going to be drilled back here. That's going to be the attempt.
Yeah, I think so.
Make this perfect. You're laying 4.
And I think the second green one, the one that's on the right, is going to gear down below. Might just gear down below the yellow one a little bit. And the yellow one that's just touching the 8 foot in the 12 foot would probably get hit a little bit, but it might jam on the green one that's on just touching the 12 foot on the left hand side there. So about 3/4 of a rock here, I think. Yeah, about 3/4 of a rock.
I'm just looking at the angle of those green ones and exactly where that second one is going to go. If he hits this in the right spot. Trying to make it curl here.
That's where I thought it would go. And so Joel's looking at 3. That worked out quite well.
Great shot.
He's got a hit and roll to the center center line on that yellow rock that's just on the tee line on the 4-foot. He could try to play the double on those 2 yellows on the outside, but I think
it's not there.
The back yellow one. I think that back one would jam. I don't know if you can see enough. I don't think you can. This is a pivotal shot here. Could be.
So three options here, but they're looking at maybe those 2 around the corner, hitting them with the right angle. I think they're going to hit the shot rock and try to make the perfect roll.
Yeah, playing an intern. Just needs to get it slightly off nose to get the roll.
So big shot here in the 4th end. Joel Retornaz with his last stone of the 4th end, intern hit, trying to make the roll behind the center guard. Keeping it clean. Now trying to curl it a bit, trying to straighten it, gonna roll open. Well, not quite open.
Yeah. 3/4, maybe 2/3. So a nice easy shot from that here. Easy as in terms of speed. The shot is a difficult shot, but he definitely wants to stick around here. I think we're going to see a nice controlled weight shot here. Just hack the board, I think.
So a chance for a big 3 here in the 4th end. Out turn, hack weight shot.
Let's see if this one curls. We've got a couple here that haven't curled.
That one's in a little bit closer to the center line, so this might have a little different path, and of course a little different weight. The other shots were draw shots, a little bit wider path. This is a little closer to center, and they're cleaning that. So I think they are anticipating some curl. Definitely a buzz in the crowd here. Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, very nice. I like that weight. Just through hack weight shot. Well, after 4 ends, that's Team Dunstone 4, Team Retornaz 2, and we'll be back.
I've been raised on the farm since day one, so I was born into it. My grandfather came in here in 1905. I want to continue the farm for him and generations to come. So
I think it's a privilege that we get to be here. It's just a wonderful way of life.
You know, what job is there that you can go to work with your dad and brother, with your kids by your side? Doesn't get much better than that.
And we're back. And Team Dunstone has thrown up the center guard, touching the center line, and Team Retornaz has put up the corner. And then Matt asked Ryan to go around the center guard, and he did, into the just off of the 4 foot on the center line. And now Team Retornaz is going around their corner.
Again, we want to welcome all viewers from around the world and Canada, US. Got a great game going here. Great final between two fantastic teams and bringing the fans lots of entertainment, both here in person and virtually online.
That attempt to go around the corner, the Team Retornaz came up a little bit short. Now Matt has asked Colton to come around that center guard again. Oh, no, it's going to be a little short. I think that, did he call for a guard? I must have missed that one. Hardly ever miss a shot back here.
Yeah, it's still probably going to force him to do some cleaning up here. Only down 2 points, playing the fifth end.
Comes across that yellow one a little bit with the roll. He might be able to jiggle his green one that's behind the corner into the rings. I think that might be what he's thinking about here. Trying to keep it straight. These guys are great sweepers. Didn't quite get to it. Good attempt, though.
Out-turn guard.
I think he'd like to get this one fairly tight. Sweeping it hard to keep it straight.
About in the same spot.
Yep. This changes Joel's shot a little bit because it's up a little higher. Looks like he's trying to play the drill back here. Just needs pretty well a nose hit.
He may go try a little high side, Juha, and save it over on the corner.
Yeah, maybe. Looks like it's pretty well on the nose. There you go. So it'll be interesting to see what Matt calls here, which turn he wants to throw. So he's going to play the in-turn draw around the yellow-green guard. It's out front.
See, some of the crowd has gone in to get a little warm up, I think, and I'm sure they'll come back out for the last few ends.
That's where my daughter disappeared to.
There you go. In-turn draw for BJ Neufeld.
They're really working this one.
So well by the guard. And there it goes.
Yeah, should get a lot of late finish here. Making sure they're behind their yellow one. That's a nice shot. Right into the top 4 foot. And Joel's just going to follow that down.
So some teams might have got up and done the same shot that he did in the first one, but I like this. Try to lean on that. That one's always there. That's Amos's first shot here. Wow, look at that go. And they're trying to get back far enough to get shot, and they did. Wow.
And they did. That's a great shot. Great sweep. And that's asked BJ to throw the out-turn draw and to get behind that green one as well. It's in the top 4 foot.
So much fun for the players to play on with conditions like this. That over curled, bumped it back, and he got shot rock out of it. A rock that was fully buried. Out-turn draw. Definitely getting by the guard.
Now it's going to break pretty hard. It's going to put on that left-hand turn signal and go.
And they're trying to get around the green one.
And they have.
Right on the button.
They're on the button. Some great shot making here. Great sweeping.
But you can see they're chasing this.
They want to move it. Yep. Kind of backline weight. Back to all weight. They want to move it off.
So Amos Mosander's last shot here. Trying to squeeze by those guards, get at that yellow one, and stick around and lay 2. They're on this.
Trying to get it by the guard. They are.
Definitely
by the guard. Now they're trying to get it to move. This looks like a great shot again.
And
fantastic.
Lane 2.
No, it is open. Got just a smidgen of daylight there.
So it looks like about a hack weight shot. You ought to try to hit roll behind the green.
Yeah, they need to get just a little to the low side of that rock that they're taking out. Get a little bit of a flop.
Glad all you people that are in the chat are having a great time watching these two teams go at it. Just cleaning it. Ryan's just cleaning it.
Now he's
Now
going
it's going at it harder.
use the curl just a bit to get past nose. Another nice shot. Just incredible shot making from both teams. A few options here. Joel's looking at that green one that's way out on the edge there. Possible hit and roll in to get the red one out of the 4 foot. So that's a possibility. Saying I probably have to hit it about here. And that looks like the call.
So if this is made, it's great. If it's not made, that rock's not there anymore to utilize. Thick half with lots of weight.
Yeah. Keeping it straight. Looks pretty close.
What a shot.
What a shot. All I could say is wow.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, unbelievable. That's a great shot.
That was a confident play there.
Yep.
So I think all Matt has here is to try to come down and freeze on that and shrink down that scoring area. Lay second shot. Nothing else there that I see.
Yes, get right to the the face of that green one that's in the top 4 foot. Even then, he might not cut out.
I think he does. Looking at the placement of the rocks, he would be biting the 4 foot, where the one at the in the center there is just off 4. I think he would have enough to lay second shot.
You haven't touched it. Looks like it's got a lot of weight.
That will finish. Going there now. And right on it.
Yeah, definitely a second shot.
Just trading incredible shots back and forth. What an end.
Now Joel's playing the out-turn draw, and he needs full 4.
I think it's in turn.
Oh, sorry. It is in turn. Yeah. But he needs full 4 to score 2. 4 foot is available.
Yeah, he needs just a bite of the 4.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say just. This is not as simple as it looks.
It could be a little bit heavy and end up even to the back yellow one.
I think there is some backing there, Yuha. Yeah. So draw for 2. Tie this game up after 5.
Heavy lean. Now they're sweeping. Keep it straight. And just like that, it's a tie game. Just some incredible shot making. So after 5 ends, the score is 4-4 between Team Dunstone and Team Retornaz. We'll be back.
In my experience, if you work the land, you got to be a jack of all trades. You got to have a little bit of optimism, a little bit of idealism, and a whole lot of get-go.
And we're back. So the first rock went up from Team Retornaz as a center guard, touching the center line, so it cannot be moved. And Team Dunstone put up the corner.
See, lots of comments about what a fantastic end that was. All 5 of them have been great, but that one there was spectacular by both teams.
This draw behind the center guard's a little deep. It's in the back 4 foot. So Matt's got a choice here to make. Could go around the corner, and he's decided to go around the corner. Did take a look at first at coming down to that green one.
Yeah, this is their normal play. They like to play this kind of corner game when they have hammer. I know they played that against that style of play against Team Gushu last year in the Briar. Didn't quite work as well that game because Ryan would make a great shot around a corner guard and his brother would tap right on top of it. So they had to change the strategy up a bit as the game went on. But great shot there.
Left enough room to get a second rock in behind there. Joel is asking, do you want to play the draw around the green one? Or take a pass at the yellow one that's in the rings? I think they're going to take a pass at the yellow one in the rings. Again, just through the rings, hack weight here. See if they can get the roll behind cover. He sees the out turn from a weight perspective.
Rolly Ralph sent us a message and said thanks for doing the game and commentating, and he's relaxing on his recliner on St. Joe Island, I'm going to guess, with probably beverage in hand.
Pine Island. Pine Island.
There you go, Pine Island. He's on an island.
And they've got the roll. I think it's going to roll a little too far.
Okay, so they do have a corner available, and they have a pocket available. They're going to utilize the pocket by the look of it.
He's got a draw, and he did motion that if you did hit that, the one you just touched, could get the hit and roll in front of the green one. I think if you threw enough weight at it, you could probably get it to go back up sheet a little bit and go behind the yellow one as well.
Depending on how hard he throws this.
That's right.
He's not
This
throwing
one just
hard.
wants to get the roll in front.
This is like hack weight.
It's pretty close. There we go. Just rolled half a rock too far.
So a little late on the sweep there.
Looks like it's completely exposed, edge on edge with the green one that's out front.
Yeah, I think you could even get inside on this.
No, for sure, the way it finishes.
This is the same shot that Matt had last end to get his 3-ender.
3. It's finishing hard. Just a nice shot.
Great shot.
I think you want to just come down here. I think Colton he's asking Colton to come down and just move that back a little bit just to jiggle them up. Yeah, kind of back 12 weight.
Okay, another great end so far. Shot making amazing. Nobody's blinked yet. In-turn tap. Just keeping it clean.
It's going hard on this one.
That is tight. Oh, he's
They've
by.
got it by. And he's got the weight. Yeah, there we go. Just through the rings. Excellent shot. Yellow shot. And Joel's asking Amos to do basically the same shot.
So Amos with his first one here in end number 6, getting close to the end of this great championship. Trying to make that curl in there and get it on the nose. And has done so.
Now, Matt would like BJ to get to the inside of that, but would just, I don't think he, well, obviously he doesn't want to take his own yellow one out. He would just like to move it back. Just get to the nose of that one, of the green one that's in the top 4 foot.
Yeah, so they'll want a little angle on this. But definitely got to move it. Moving now. Exactly what they called. And it saved it. That was the key there.
Yep.
They had to move it. Still an opportunity here for Team Retornaz to come down and remove that yellow stone and roll inside like they did before. Going to come down and have a chat about it. Again, this is probably all about conversation around the kind of weight to throw and maybe how far to roll.
The yellow one's just slightly undercover. The yellow one just slightly undercover there, I think, just barely.
Yeah, it's the yellow one's fully exposed. A little bit of air.
Yeah, very close to edge on edge there.
Yeah.
Needs to get across the face of it a little bit. Needs to hit it on the low side. Now let's see what kind of weight they're playing at this.
Again, this looks like about hack weight. He's motioning it a little bit up. That's not quite hack weight, but if they get enough movement, it's enough to move it through the rings. It is about hack weight.
Needed to get a little bit more curl to.
Still did the job.
Yep. Matt's talking to BJ about playing the drill back, and looks like that's what they decided to do.
So BJ Neufeld's last rock of the 6th then. Out turn, trying to drill this straight back into the green pile. Oh, sorry.
In turn.
Turn, okay. Into the pile. See what can be moved around here.
Ooh. I think it curled. Either it was a little tighter, curled a little bit more than they thought it would.
So definitely advantage Team Retornaz here in the 6th end.
Now, how high does he want this guard? He doesn't want it too close because that'll allow the drill back again.
And too high would give them an opportunity to get around there. Likely with a lightweight shot. So out turn guard, probably right on the KIOTI, eh?
I would think so. Right on the old. Keeping it straight.
Right on the O, pretty much. Pretty much forced them to play this again, eh?
I think so.
Yeah, just pinch low. We're going to lose the back.
The draw is available. They could get to the corner of that one that's in the that's touching the button. But I think they're going to play the drill back here.
Definitely the call. Need to move some stuff around here.
Yeah, just a hair. I think just a hair high.
Looks like the intern grip to me. And firm. Trying to curl it. Nope.
Nope. I would imagine he's going to throw the same guard. Get it back on the O.
I'm looking over at Matt Dunstone, and he's eyeing up those two corner guards and see if they're lined up for something onto the one of the ones in 4 foot. So right on the O again in Coyote, I think that's the plan. This one's a little wider and a little tighter. That's okay.
It looks like to me, I took a look at the two yellows that are on the outside there. It looks like it's pretty well a nose hit on the outside yellow one. Would be the right angle. Maybe a hair high.
And now he's looking at the other corner, which is probably the bigger reward. I think he's going to take this on.
I think so too. There is a double there. Obviously a very difficult shot, but it is available.
So hang on to your drinks, folks. See what happens here. Looks like half a rock. Trying to make the double. Might lose the one on the back. But this could be a game changer here. Either way. Oh, how about that shot? Wow.
So that was a heck of a shot by Matt. So that's 3 points for Team Dunstone. So after 6 ends, the score is 7-4, Team Dunstone over Team Retornaz. We'll be right back.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
At Coyote, we know that when the weekend rolls around, you have two choices. Kick up your feet or kick up some dirt. If only all decisions would be so easy. Coyote, we dig dirt.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
An iron horse leads you north. A wooded canyon draws you in. Where am I?
And we're back. After that exciting sixth end where Team Dunstone took the 3. The first Team Dunstone rock, Ryan put it in the 4-foot, and Joel asked Mattia to put a corner guard up. And it looks like Matt's asking Ryan to choke off that corner. Just trying to get around that green one and choke it off so it becomes unusable.
Yeah, so a little different strategy now. Don't need any more rocks out front.
I like this call.
Yeah, this is the right call for sure. I'm gonna guess Joel will probably go up and throw up either a double corner or another. Oh,
Nope, he's going to throw the other corner. Yep, he's going to throw the double corner. That seems to be the news. I've seen this call many times now where a team is up and you've got one in the rings and the opposition puts up a corner and they throw that at the next one.
Sometimes they'll actually throw the other turn and bump it into the rings.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's a good call.
Which they could here, but they're going to just choke that off on that side too. Again, I know all you folks at home watching it online on YouTube are enjoying this by the comments that I see on the chat line there. It's even more exciting to see this in person. Great experience for all our fans here.
And just a little short of the rings, but makes that draw around the corner. I think Joel's asking which way do you want to go? Do you want to go right or left?
I mean, it does choke it off, but that is a little bit of a mistake.
Yep. It is pretty well fully open, though. If Retornaz does get one in behind, you can drill the yellow one back. Looks like he just wants to come down to that one and just move it back and possibly get halfway buried around that yellow one that's just outside the rings. Just nice quiet wait. Just keeping it straight. He will get the roll. No, didn't touch it. Ends up in the back 12 as third shot.
So a double peel is the call.
Just a little bit off the high side. Get everything moving. No. Just asking if he wants to make the double on the two greens.
That is there.
I think he's talking about the double off the two greens.
Yeah, let's listen in.
It looks like the double on the two greens. Great shot. Looks like Joel is calling for a draw around that yellow that's in the top 8 foot.
So at first, I think he was looking at doing the same shot, but that would be grouping the green one. So trying to separate these and using the rock in the rings as sort of a corner. Doing what they can here to generate 2 points. Or maybe they're trying to freeze on this. No, they're going around.
No, no, they're going around.
Yikes.
A little heavy. Right through the rings. He's peeling this off, but wants to make sure that he doesn't take his own out. One in the 8 foot. Oh, he's got a corner. Oh, he covers his own yellow rock and gets a biter out of it.
Not the best there.
Not the best. Nope. I think he'd like to have rolled out there. And I think Joel's calling the same shot. Oh, it might be a hit. Or
No, he's going
it's
around.
a drop. Yep.
So a draw around the 2 staggered yellow rocks. Line looks good. Trying to curl it now. Again, this should move late.
You can see about a third of the rock, but there is possibly a double there. I think Matt's giving us every option available. So the outside yellow one into the green, directly onto the green that's touching the 4 foot and making the double on the back green one, or half of the yellow one that's in the 4 foot, driving it back onto the green one that's in the back 8, 12 foot, and doubling off the green one that's partially buried. So he's got everything covered.
So what's he playing you off?
I don't know. The outside yellow one into the green?
That's what it looks like. It is short. He ticked his own though.
Yeah. Ah. The plot thickens. And have a little conversation here.
looks like they might be playing a hit here.
It looks like. We'll stick around.
So they are set up for a deuce here. We'll see what Matt Dunstone has to say about this with this shot here, looking to hit and roll all the way across the rings. I don't think he's playing a double here.
No, it just needs to get in front of that green one. Would like to be shot after this.
I guess the danger in trying to make this roll is if you only roll it part way over, you leave a double for 3. Or nosing, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nose hit is fine. So just a draw for 2, I think. That would be a pretty steep double. To get your 3.
Yeah, you get your deuce here, down 1 coming home with 2 free ones on the center line. Game on.
In turn draw just needs to get to just a piece of the 8-foot to score 2. Supers are just escorting it down the sheet. BJ Newfield gives it the cursory sweep. And that's 2 for Retornaz. So after 7 ends, our score is 7-6. Team Dunstone over Team Retornaz. We'll be back.
We lost part of our forest to fire several years ago. We decided to stay and help it recover. People who have heavy machinery have the opportunity to reach out and help their neighbors for the common good.
When your people are ready, your business is ready. Cintas makes sure they have what they need to perform their best, whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, fire protection systems that are tested and inspected, first aid and safety supplies, floor mats, or cleaning tools and restroom products, stocked and ready when you need them. Better workdays happen together, so visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
And we're back. The 8th end of the championship game. Here, Team Dunstone leads Team Retornaz 7-6, and Team Dunstone has the hammer. Team Retornaz has put their first guard up on front, touching the center line, so it is, you cannot move that rock, and Matt asked Ryan to go around that center guard, and he came up a little short and wide open. But he's going to ask Ryan to come around on the intern side and go around that center guard again.
So a good start for the Italian team here in the 8th, putting those rocks touching that center line so they can't be touched. And rock placement is critical here in this last end.
They're really working this one. It's moving hard.
A little light too, eh?
Yeah.
A little lighter than what they wanted. It wraps around.
Just in the rings, right on the drink.
Not sure that's exactly what they were hoping for there.
I think they wanted to be a little deeper. Now, Team Retornaz is going to go around those guards and the yellow one that was just thrown.
Keeping it straight as they're trying to get around this guard. Seems a little bit more curl here as the game's going on.
Yeah, really finishing hard.
And he's by. And right on top of the button. Great shot.
Great sweeping. Fine shot by Sebastiano.
There's the trophy. That'll be handed out probably in the next few minutes, along with a few dollars for the boys.
So Matt's asking Colton to peel that front guard. And it's gone. So it looks like they're going to replace that that guard. They want it touching the center line. They don't want to leave an angle on it so that they could possibly get a clear both greens. Matt may take a pass at this.
They're going to give it a whirl.
Oh, reset.
So if they hit it a little on high side, they could drill it into their yellow, which would take the one off the 4-foot as well.
Correct. Yeah. No, maybe a straight peel. I think that was the last indication of this. He's just trying to straight peel here. And that's what it is. And it's the call is just to replace the guard again. This is the first vice rock for the Retornaz team. And this is looks like it's pretty good. Trying to keep it as high as possible to make any kind of drill back difficult. And that's a great shot.
Yes, that's a little higher, so I'm going to guess that they're going to just peel again.
Yep.
Going with the out turn for
Turn. And the peel is made. So this is Amos's last rock here.
Yeah, and at some point, that green rock is like on the button, right? So at some point, they're going to have to get that off of there. We'll see how long they go here.
I didn't see an indication here if it's a guard or.
I think
it is. Shot. Yeah. Again, trying to keep it very high.
Oh, turn, just keeping it straight down that side. They know the shot well. They want it high and not get them too close together. And they're trying to curl a bit. Perfect.
Perfect. Yep. Just touching the center line.
Okay, there we finally switch gears here. Thinking about it anyway.
Straight peel or a drill back?
They thought about it though.
I think this is a peel.
Yeah, but they were thinking about the short run, and they've gone back to the original call, and so it'll be interesting to see what Team Retornaz does on the first one.
Yeah, straight peel. So this is very interesting. Team Retornaz has called a timeout. They do have a coach here, so that is allowable.
So let's listen in to see what Coach Fry has to say. Okay, I think they've decided to cover that short run back, which is not surprising.
They're definitely taking the ice to cover that yellow one that's just nibbling. It's just into the 8 foot. Looks like they're going to cover that.
Exactly.
That will still leave Dunstone the green-yellow run back available, unless they can somehow get both covered a little bit. Don't want to over curl here.
Nice.
Seems to have covered both. It has. Do you think he could still get to that yellow one that's just in the 8-foot? I don't think he's going to play it, but I think it's available with hack weight.
If you were playing that to win a game, I'd say yes. But they're going to play the double run back here. Move some stones around, maybe open it up. Another fantastic end of curling. So this is just off nose.
Yep, pretty well a nose hit. Trying to keep it straight. Straight peel. And that's okay. Looks like Joel's going to replace that guard. Oh. May have changed their mind.
Yeah, I think this is the right call. Just replace that and
I think so.
Give Matt the same shot.
Trying to get it to curl a little bit to cover both, and they have. This one's a little further out.
Yeah, so I think he can see enough of that green one to bang it back on the yellow. In turn, probably 3/4 hit. You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Maybe half a rock, eh?
Yeah.
No, or somewhere in between there. Okay, intern drill back. Half a rock for the win. A little wide. Trying to make it curl. No.
No. So we're heading to an extra end. We'll be right back. The score is tied at 7-7 after 8.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
In my experience, if you work the land, you got to be a jack of all trades. You got to have a little bit of optimism, a little bit of idealism, and a whole lot of get-go.
And we're back. So the first rock from Team Retornaz is put up, and it's a center guard touching the center line, so it cannot be moved off the center line. Team Dunstone lead Ryan Harden has been asked to go around that. And Ryan makes the draw to the forefoot. And Joel's asked for the next shot to be out there as well. Need to get it to curl to get it to the center line. Working it hard. And just touches the center line. So it, again, cannot be moved off the center line. Matt's asked Ryan to come right in, put it on top of theirs.
Well, it only seems fitting that this great championship comes down to an extra end like this. Everybody's been entertained. It's been a great game to watch.
This looks a little heavier than Ryan's first one. About the same. Very nice, right to the face. Joel's going to try to rearrange them a bit here. Asking Sebastiano just to move them around. I would imagine the kind of back four, back Middle back 8. Wait. Oh. Waiting for the other sweeper to come back down the sheet before he throws. Joel, I believe, had to go for a bio break.
Out-turn tap. They know this spot well. And keeping it straight. Got the right weight for sure. Trying to make it curl up there now. Trying to get as close to the center. Oh, wow. That just over curled. Great shot.
Great shot. Just back 8 foot weight. Very nice.
Have to keep an eye on that center line. It's late in the game. Lots of rocks been thrown. Lots of sweeping. Just watch that center line and see if it's going to start swooping a bit more.
Could get a little grabby, Abe.
It hasn't this week, but the ice has been great. But that one there, that really swung at the end there.
It did. No, they're looking at replacing that center line guard up high as possible, I would imagine. Don't want it deep.
They've done a great job putting those guards up.
Guard after guard. Great weight control.
Just a straight peel, yeah.
And they're replacing the long guard again. Perfect guard again. And it looks like it's just a straight peel again. That's what Matt has asked BJ to do here.
Yeah, some might go up and try to make that double peel and roll it over a bit, but so many bad things can happen, right? So this is the right call for now.
We'll let you listen on to what the conversation they're having. And it looks like they decided on putting the center guard back up. Again, as high as possible. To make sure that Team Dunstone can't make the double peel.
So Vice last rock here in the extra end at the Sioux Curlers Fall Classic. Been a great week. Just want to take a few moments here to thank all the volunteers that helped out this week. A great organizing committee. Of course, our corporate partners, KIOTI, and all our other platinum and gold sponsors. Without them, we could not made this happen this week. So great job by everybody. And of course, all the people that came out to watch.
So Amos put up the center guard again. Matt's first indication was put a guard on the green one that's cornering the yellow one that's in the rings. They're having a little bit of a conversation on what to play. So it's either a guard on the left-hand side of the sheet there to stop any kind of raise from that green one, or possibly a draw right on top.
So I don't think there's the wrong call here. It's about make what you call. If they make what they're trying to do here, and that's come up to their own there, that's a pretty great shot. The peeling is done.
So it's an in-turn draw. Want to get it to the center line.
He's saying there's still room. Trying to make it curl a bit now.
He could go around everything.
There it finishes. There it goes. Okay. Buried a touch. Wanted that to curl a little bit, maybe another 6 inches up, right? But,
correct. If Joel jams that into the other yellow one, it'll still be shot. But I think he's going to throw enough weight to get it to bounce off.
So he's trying to get as close to nose as possible here.
For sure.
He will then have both sides.
So the intern hit. Nice control weight.
Yeah, I don't think it's a hit. It's more like a heavy tap. Eh?
Yeah, it's enough to.
It's gone. And that's what I was saying about that center line.
Did that ever go? He was just through the rings. Wait. So the question here is what do you leave?
I think they would love to leave that yellow one where it is and not move it at all. I mean, it's in a pretty darn good spot there, right? He's chosen to peel.
What's fourth shot? Is the yellow one on the back fourth shot, or is the green one fourth shot? Hard to tell.
So straight peel. Triple is there. That would force a draw to the 4 foot. Tap is maybe there. That's tough though.
For sure. I think it's going to be a hit.
So triple it is, I guess. Triple.
There it is.
I believe they can nose that one for the win.
Just need to make sure that they're at least to the nose or a little bit to the low side.
Taking a good look. I think they've convinced themselves that a nose hit is good enough here. Can't really roll much wide, can you?
I don't think they can roll at all. Want to make sure they don't tick off that green one either. It's going to be tight. Want to get just past the nose. A little bit on the low side would be perfect, I think.
Matt Dunstone throwing his last rock on the extra end of the first Sioux Curlers Association Fall Classic for the win. And an 8-7 victory. Doesn't get to nose, it'll be Team Retornaz.
Come here and clean.
Making it curl a little bit at the end. And the win. A great win.
That's a great win for Team Dunstone over Team Retornaz. So it's final score is 8-7, and we're going to take a quick break here, but we'll be back for the presentations.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.
success. I'd like to thank all the participants from all over this week, which means for some fantastic shot making. By my co-chair, Al Harden. It's been a long week, but we can all be here this week. I'd like to thank the ice staff, Josh Vanderberg and Tom Meta, as well as their group of volunteers for all their hard work this week. The service was superb, which really allowed for finally, and most importantly, I want to thank our sponsors, the generous support sponsor, Tourism Sault Ste.Marie, and all of our other corporate community partners enable us to showcase our and put together an event that will stand out in the curling world. I'd like to congratulate Team Retornaz on a well-played final. What a thrilling finish to an outstanding week of curling. I'd now like to invite our friend Andrew from KIOTI, who will present the check and trophy on behalf of our organizing committee to the 2023 champions of the Sioux Curlers Fall Classic, Team Dunstone.
Running the sanctuary absolutely brings me peace. The work is 100% cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up in it and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit, breathe in life, and it's beyond zen.